You go to bed every single night with your dog cuddled up against you. You're not alone. Millions of people across the world do this. A lot of individuals feel that it brings them comfort. They can sleep better. It brings the dog comfort, and they're doing what's right because they love their dog. But that's us as humans putting our human emotions into our dogs. I'm here to expose to you issues that the bed can create in the wrong dog. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Jason Corey here with the magnificent Bruce Wayne and Joey Justice. Did you realize that your stress becomes your dog's stress? I see it firsthand having chronic illnesses. If I'm having a very bad mental day or a very bad physical day where I'm in a lot of pain, these guys are a lot more stressed out. And there was actually a study done on owners that sleep with their dogs. They did a cortisol test on the owner and the dog. What they found is over time, the owner's stress levels literally synchronized with the dog. If you have a dog that can't settle down on their own, if they can't sleep in a separate room from you, if they can't sleep in a crate without freaking out, then maybe the bed isn't a good place for them to be sleeping with you every single night. A lot of owners feel like the dog wants to sleep in bed with me because they love me so much, and that's true at times. But other times, that's not the case. It's because your dog has such high separation anxiety, they literally can't settle down unless they're touching you. You're their safety net. Your Canine Corso in this situation isn't protecting you. They are just needing you to find a place in life to relax. I like to think of myself as a relationship coach for a human and dog. I've helped thousands of people just build up an amazing relationship where their dogs aren't anxious, their dogs are confident, and then the owner can just live at more peace with their dog instead of being stressed out around them all the time because the dog doesn't understand them. Another issue sleeping in bed with your Canine Corso is resource guarding. And it usually starts out small. You don't want the dog in the bed, so you tell them to get off, but they don't get off. You try to remove them and they just give you a subtle growl. That subtle growl turns into a long growl. Next thing you know, your kid gets in the bed and the dog snaps at your kid because they're protecting that space. You always have to see the subtle signs your dogs give.
If you see the signs, don't overlook the signs, yo.
And it may come out of the blue to the owner, but it didn't come out of the blue to the dog. The dog's probably all along been giving these subtle signs to the owner that they're just not picking up on. Controlling your space with all dog breeds is very important, so your dog has a very clear understanding your expectations. Another issue is poor sleep, not just for the human, but for the dog. We have different circadian rhythms than our dog. So if your dog's getting up and down off the bed, if your dog's just constantly moving around the bed, doing circles, laying down, shifting positions, it's gonna be waking you up. Vice versa, if you're moving, you're gonna be waking your dog up. So neither party is going to be getting the sound sleep they need for their recovery and for their health and for their longevity and for their stress levels. The lower we can keep our dog's stress levels, the healthier they're gonna be. On top of it, a lot of people have allergies. So even if you're not allergic to your dogs, are you bathing your dog every single day? I know I don't. My dogs are outside. They are in the grass where they're picking up grass in their coat, the pollen in their coat. So now this dog is sleeping with you, possibly by your head. All that pollen's getting in your eyes, getting in your nose, getting in your hair, making you not feel as well either. A huge one when you just let your dog sleep in bed with you every single night is you are breaking your Canine Corso's lack of adaptability. Adaptability is huge in dogs. That's one of the reasons I'm so big on socialization and doing it properly. Check out my new ebook on proper socialization. It's not the internet myth of letting your dog meet and greet everyone. It's more about training your dog's nervous system to handle any situation. You're breaking their adaptability. Why does it matter if your dog has to sleep in bed with you and they can't settle down in another room or settle down even in your room on the floor? In real life, things come up. Your dog may need a surgery where it needs to spend multiple nights at the vet. You may go on vacation without your dog and have to board your dog at a kennel. There's so many different situations where it just may not be possible sleeping in the same bed with your dog. So now you're away from your dog, you're stressed out because you know your dog's stressed out. When a dog's stressed out, that's when bad things happen. A stable dog should always be able to adapt to any situation, any new situation, even if not presented it before. And here's the big one that I never hear anyone talk about, and it's extremely dangerous, and that's startle bites. Every single year, so many people get bit by their dog because they were startled awake. It doesn't mean the dog was aggressive. All of a sudden, owner rolls over, dog's in the middle of a bad dream possibly, gets startled awake and just latches onto their face before they even realize what's going on. I'm gonna share a DM with you This woman is looking for help. There's a lot to unpack in this video. There are so many red flags other than just her sleeping with her dog. So I'm gonna do a full video breakdown on this, on how I would handle it. And I know it'll help you guys out, so make sure you guys are subscribed and stay tuned for that video. The scariest time was when he was snoring sound asleep, sat up and lunged and bit my feet. It was almost as if he did not know me until I coaxed him out. I find myself very careful every time he's asleep, so even rolling over in bed or getting up to go to the bathroom, I'm announcing myself and my intentions verbally, making sure he's awake and oriented, because moving in my own bed, I'm not sleeping sound because of this. I don't want you to feel like you broke your dog, you're ruining your dog's life because you sleep in bed with them. I just want you to zoom out and look at the entire picture. Can your dog sleep in another room without you and settle down? Or is your dog whining and crying? Does your dog have to be touching you every single night just to calm themselves down? Because if so, then maybe we want to look at the bed as this is causing a problem and I want a better relationship with my dog. I don't want to give my dog anxiety or worsen my dog's anxiety. So the solution to this, I don't expect you to put your dog in the living room, close the door, and just not let them in here. So what I would do is have your dog sleep in the room with you, just not in the bed. You can have a nice comfortable dog bed on the floor for them, make it a very happy place right next to the bed so they can still see you. But the dog's probably still gonna be trying to jump in bed with you because they haven't been trained not to sleep in bed with you yet. So you first just may want a crate next to the bed. That way they feel comfortable because they're still close to you. And there's gonna be a transition period through this, and it's gonna be tough for the dog and the human. Most likely your dog's gonna be whining and crying before they settle down. But please don't give in to them, because even if your dog's crying for an hour in the crate and you let them out, you just taught your dog that if I cry long enough, my human's gonna let me out and give me what I want. So to help you sleep a little bit through this transition period, I'd get some noise canceling headphones and just sleep with those until the dog settles down over time. This could last one day, it could last a week, it could last longer. I promise you over time, this is gonna help your communication with your dog, your training with your dog, your obedience with your dog's anxiety levels. I only want the best for you and your Canine Corso. So until next time, Bruce Wayne, Joey Justice, myself, see you later. Peace.